H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But I'm on the West Coast today, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is my favorite day, and it's Women Rock Wednesday, and no women is on the feed yet. I don't know what done happened to fellas. We done ran the women off. That's all right. We just got to find us some more women. Hey. We just got to find us some more women. So call your girlfriend, text, tag, tell your girlfriends the Chop Shop is on. And I know they busy. They believe you. So that's why we got to get some more girls and more women to take their place when they are out. Because the show can't stop now. This Women Rock Wednesday. They got to be here. So we got to make it a point of going and finding us some more girls. Y'all got me? Fellas. Y'all got me? Let's go get us some more girls, man. We ain't got to, we ain't finna argue with these folks. Let's go get us some more girls. And we'll go from there. You got me? Shout out to the fellas today. I see you out there. I see you, Robert Young. I see you, Rod Wells. I see you, Brad. I see you, Daryl Anderson. Share the show, everybody, because this guy, let me tell you something. This is going to be a good one today. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I got some, oh my God. I got some stuff all over the spectrum. I'm looking at myself, because I don't know, because I switched cameras today because my other camera, I'm doing something with it. But we gonna have some fun. I got some stuff to share with y'all today. And y'all might already know it because y'all so brilliant. What's up, Big Coach? Big Coach, call your girl. Hey, Big Coach. Everybody, I need you right now, the men, text 5 women that you know. Some of y'all don't know no 5. But text the women and say, look, get to the Chop Shop right. No. Send them the link. Copy the link, send it to them right now. It's Women Rock Wednesday, man. I got to have some women, y'all. Y'all know I am. Cliff Crump is in the building. Oh, my God. What's up there, Mr. Crump? Hey, man. I need women on the feed. This Women Rock Wednesday. God, hey, this is why the radio station told me to take Women Rock Wednesday off your schedule. They said, man, forget them. You don't even talk about no women because the women ain't going to support it. That's what they told me. And guess what? Old Robert Hatter said, man, I love women too much. I'm going to keep them there. And I'm going to keep them there. But what as our responsibility, Rob, Brad, Daryl Anderson, we got to go find some more women. Mr. Haggerty, we got to find some more women. It used to be inundated with women on the show. But they have things they have things they have to do. So, I hold up. I ain't mad at them. I'm just going to get them some help. I'm going to get them some help, Mr. Crump. I'm going to get them some help. Because these topics we talk about today, I'm going to need a women's perspective. So text, tag, tell your friends. Everybody share the show right now. Because I'm going to talk about some topics today. I'm going to need participation now. I know y'all come sometime. Well, I just want to hear what Robert have to say today. Here's some of my friends. They said, man, they called me on the phone. Man, what do you think about this? I just want to hear what you got to say. And guess what? I understand that. But I want to hear what y'all got to say too. Y'all just as important. You feel me? I brag about y'all all the time. See, my baby, that woman right there, y'all. This woman right here. She always say today. That superwoman right there. She always saved the day. Brandon, we fall. We can't put this on the women. Brandon, we got to get us some new women. We got to get Sonya some help. We got to get Mindy some help. We got to get these women some help, man. Kevin K, I need some of your friends. I know you don't be want, man, I don't want everybody to know I be watching this show. They're going to be knowing I be getting all this information from. It's okay. Kevin K, if you want me to, I'll help you. Get abreast on all this stuff, and guess what? We can collaborate. I have a Kevin K segment, but I need for you to bring. Look, hey, Jermaine Cooper, what's up, man? Hey, Miss Cooper, I mess with you. I haven't seen you on the show. You might have been on. I just haven't seen you. But I'm gonna talk. You gotta understand when when you got somebody new to the crib, you got somebody new to the fold. I'm trying to welcome you, man. This how this show works, man. Dude, all we do, uh, Mr. Cooper. Let me. I have this dilemma every day, Mr. Cooper. What I be doing is, I had this dilemma, Cliff. Should I talk about what's trending? Should I go on ESPN like the rest of them people, and they got the Texans put Nico Collins on the hour. The Raiders, the Raiders got a problem. The NFL viewing Pickett got a black eye. I could talk about stuff like that, and I do. But I also have this dilemma. Should I talk about what's not trending and we need to hear? I try to balance it out, man. I'm serious. I try to balance this thing out because I know you want to come on and hear some sports. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Them Houston Rockets we got down there in Houston, they're going to be pretty good. Remember I told you, the season ain't started yet. I told y'all about them last year. I went out on a limb last year, and I was talking about how I guarantee they was going to go to make the playoff, and they missed by one game. Might be a half a game, but they're going to be back. I guarantee again, Houston Rockets going to make the playoff. But it's Women Rock Wednesday, Jermaine. So let me see where I was going to start. Y'all, see, can y'all imagine? He said, I've been a fan of the show. We met last year at Westbrook when you came down to see Shadow Creek script. Oh, man, yes. That's why I started watching you. Man, I didn't know that, Mr. Coop. My bad. I didn't know the name. My bad. I remember now. But I didn't know Adam Boyd was your son. We didn't talk about that. What's up, Jay Jackson? We didn't know about that, but I'm glad you've been. I'm glad you've been watching. So now I need you to go find me some women up there. I need you to go find me 4 or 5 women. Because it's Women Rock Wednesday. And some of the topics, I need a woman. Jeffrey Reed, what's up, man? I see you. You snuck in there. Hey, when you come in, Jeffrey, say hey so everybody can know you're in the building. But the Netflix NBA starting 5, I got it on the screen right now. I can't hear it because I turn it down so I can watch the show. But the Netflix starting 5. You remember I told y'all about Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, and Sabonis. Sabonis is his last name. I don't want to mess his name up, but they having this Netflix having a series on them that's up on the screen that started today. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see Ant-Man. I just didn't like the way he was dressed at the premiere because I know how important that is. You don't have a one time to do that. That premiere went all over the world because people watching this thing all over the world, and you show up with a hoodie and some sweatpants and a shirt. No, you can't do that, baby. Don't do that no more. I know you're grown, you're rich, whatever, and then you use the excuse talking about, well, I had to get on the plane afterwards. No, don't use that. Because all you had to do, you got assistance. Somebody, soon as you go to the private airport, they always have a big, beautiful restroom right there in the front. All you had to do is go in there and change into your stuff, get him that stuff, hop on the planes. No, don't have. Oh, okay. Who is Adam Boyd's daddy? He was on here the other day. My bad. Oh, that's something, Mr. Johnson. That's right. My bad. Jermaine, I'm bad, man. Jermaine, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. Shout out to my man, Lewis Hamilton. If you just start coming on the show, if you just Google him, Lewis Hamilton, Formula One driver. I've talked extensively about him on this show because I follow Formula One. Y'all, one of my goals and things this year for next year, Lewis Hamilton is going to switch from Mercedes to Ferrari. He been with Mercedes for a long time. He's going to switch for Ferrari. It's going to be hot all over the circuits around the country. I'm planning on going to several of these races all over the world. So I am I'm planning and putting things together. He's going to also he's going to be a co-chairman with Pharrell at the Met Gala, a place that I was in the city, but I did never, and I'm going to attend that this year. Y'all, when you get up, you know how they say a bucket list. I got certain things I want to follow Formula One as many times as I can. I've been to Formula races before. I've been to several, but it's certain cities, Baku and Singapore. And places like that I haven't had a chance to go to, and I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to do. Juan Davis, what's up, baby? That's what y'all. That's what I'm working for this year. But Lewis, shout out to Lewis Hamilton. Go listen to his story. He's the only black Formula One driver, and he happened to be the best on the planet. And he's switching from Mercedes and going to Ferrari. That's a big thing. Y'all might not. That's like what's the boy name? Patrick Mahomes switching and going to the rival. He just switching teams one year and going to the rival team, play for the rival team. That's what that's likened to. But he's also going to be a co-chair. And one of his things I'll never forget. A few years back when Sha'Carri Richards was having all the problem, people were talking about her, and she didn't have everybody was against her. She, the doping thing where they say she smoked marijuana and tested positive. I'll never forget. And she didn't. She was down. Lewis Hamilton called her up and said, "You coming to the Met Gala with me?" Because he knows she liked fashion. You coming to the Met Gala with me? And she. And he also, because it's so expensive, one table is $300,000. So he paid for a table, and he invited several black designers, all black young up and coming designers who couldn't afford a table in the Met Gala, and he brought them all a few years back, and now he is going to be one of the chairmen of the Met Gala. I fell in love with the Met Gala when Tom Brady and his wife been going years ago. So I should follow them. So I fell in love with the Met Gala. I like fashion. I like this. It's crazy. It's over the top. But that's one of my things I want to do next year. Y'all, some people might just want to go to a high school basketball game. And that's cool. But I want to go to Morocco. I want to go to Baku. Yeah, I want to go to Singapore and watch Lewis Hamilton race around the race. I want to go to Germany. That's just y'all. We don't know how much longer we got on this planet, so I'm just trying to get it out. Ellie Bill, what's up, baby? But let's see what else I want to talk about. I got. You know what? You know how I am now. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know. But I found this funny. Before I go here, I found this funny. I used to playing basketball a long time in my life. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. We used to do the figure eight all the time. Where my coaches at? We used to do the figure eight. I ain't never did the figure eight in the game. I ain't never seen nobody else do it in the game. Yo, guess what? I found it last night. Share the show. Watch this. First time ever seen a figure eight.
Has it knocked behind by Beal. Fast break opportunity. Has it knocked behind by Beal. Fast break opportunity. Has it knocked behind.
If anybody else got a highlight, send it to me, chopshophtx@gmail.com. I've never seen it. That's the first time. I had to bring that to you. I had to get that to y'all today. What's up, Melvin Preston? What's up, brothers? What's up, baby? I had to give that to y'all. Hey, anybody else? It's just me. I've never seen a figure eight in a game until then. That's the first time I've ever seen it. But Yolanda Green is in the building. All my people in the building today. Share the show. Oh, okay. I got more. I guess got some more women. Alfio said, "Wow, he know what I'm talking about. Think about what I just said, y'all. All these years I've been running figure eight. I ain't never did it in the game. I ain't never seen it in the game. But guess what? I caught it last night and I had to give it to y'all. But I got more. He said, my dad, Rod Well, asked me to listen today. Rod Well is the greatest man on the planet. Hello, pretty. Your dad and me and your dad. Hey. Me and your dad had loved the baseball together. He liked the Dodgers. But guess what? But Miss Pretty. I'm a little torn. You got to help me. I loved it. I love the Dodgers. No. I don't love the Dodgers. I'm sorry. I love Mookie. Y'all see, I'm a guy. I don't like teams. See, some people go up, they like teams. See, I fell for that long time ago when I was a little boy. I used to like the Dallas Cowboys. So when I was a child, I spoke as a child, but when I became a man, I put away those childish things. So I just like players. I like players. So I love Mookie. But I told y'all yesterday on this show, I said, watch the Dodgers and watch the Padres, and I wanted y'all to look at one particular player. His name is Fernando Tatis Jr. His daddy played in the league too, a long time ago. Last night, he hit another home run. I think he done hit a home run down in every game he get. My favorite player, I've never thought, I don't cheer for the Padres. Don't get it wrong. I cheer for him. And I cheer for Mookie. A matter of fact, Miss Pretty, I'm in L.A. right now. I always drive up to the Chavez Ravine so I can see the Dodger Stadium. Listen, if you haven't been to Dodger Stadium, somebody got to help me. Because this stadium was built back in the 40s, I think. How did these people build this stadium inside a mountain? Y'all, it's inside a ravine. It's called the Chavez Ravine. It's inside of. How did they do that back then? I know we might have equipment now, but how did they do? When y'all go and see it, you're gonna say, "How did they do this?" It's a big old ravine. It's unbelievable. You got to go to, if you like baseball stadium, you got to go to St. Louis. You got to go the St. Louis Stadium, but you got to go to Dodger Stadium. She said there is no other team but the Dodgers. I like that. But blue heaven. But that Tatis, somebody just Google him. Somebody right now just go Google Fernando Tatis. You'll see what I'm talking about. But let me keep going. Where my notes at? Where my notes? You know, I have to see where I'm gonna go next. I got to keep my thing going. Oh, shout out! Hey, y'all know how I am. The other day, Neville Shedd is on here. Wait a minute. So Neville Shedd. Wait a minute. That's the character in the wait a minute, in the Texas El Paso basketball thing with Big Daddy. Man, come on, Neville Shedd. I like that. Tell us about that name. But y'all, I want to, cause I got on a young kid from Alabama. Malachi. I think Malachi Moore. He acted a fool, and I showed y'all what he did. He acted a fool. He was just going crazy on the field. I mean, just because Alabama was getting beat by Vanderbilt. I mean, if I was his daddy, I would have went down there and injected him off the field, you know, if I was strong enough to get him. But the young man came back and apologized. And if I'm gonna do him like that, I got to be able, if I shedded light on his miscomments, I got to play his, his apology. Okay? All right.
Yeah, for sure. Just want to apologize again to my family, my teammates. The way I acted, out of frustration, we put in so much work throughout the summertime, and I look at my teammates, man, I see D-Law, and I'm thinking about all the time we've been outside running gashes. I look at Q Robinson, Zebo, Tim Smith, guys that have been here 5 years and put in all that work, and for us to go out there and not play up to our standard, it definitely was frustrating to me, but I take full accountability for that. Let my actions get the best of me, and it won't happen again. Yeah, for sure. Just want to apologize again to my family.
I love you, young man. Uncle Robert was a little upset with you. I know you was mad. I know how it feel. I've been there too. He said, where you see Neville Shedd, he played on USC he popped up on the Facebook feed. It's not on the screen. It's on my feed over here. Son, it's down there at the bottom. He watching. Neville Shedd, speak to us if you're watching, man. Speak to us. So, Sonya, Wait a minute. Sonya, what kind of ball did you play? I didn't know you played sports. Whoa, Sonya, what did you play? Did you play you didn't play basketball, did you? How did I miss that? Sonya Billingsley, I did not know you played basketball or sport. I did not know. I just thought you was the beauty queen. I did not know that you were. But you got to tell us something, because it's some stuff you ain't telling me. But shout out to Malachi Moore, young man who I got on the other day because I didn't like the way he was acting on the football field because he was losing, and it's a right way to do wrong, and that's what I would like for all the young people to understand that. Now, don't do it like that. But Sonya, I didn't know. Shout out to Barbara Hayes Brown. Somebody, you know what? It's Women Rock Wednesday, Barbara Hayes, and women would usually be the first on the show. I don't usually start the show unless I have at least 5 women on Wednesday, because it's called Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all see I got the beautiful black women behind me. So I put out a call and said, somebody call women and send them and tell them to come on the show. And somebody said, who sent you? Please tell me who sent you, because I want to shout them out. I want to shout them out so bad. Please tell. I just want to know. But I'm going to keep going now. I'm going to keep on going. Somebody called me this morning, and they asked me a question, because it's talking about the political race. They know how I'm involved in certain things that I do in the political arena. And they asked me this question, Barbara, Melville Shed. Y'all can help me. You can interact in this show. This show, we all, I use a metaphor. You bring your brick to this show. You don't just come on this show and just sit up here and sit back and just listen. We got a comment button down there. You can comment when we talking, even if you don't agree. If you don't agree, it's okay. It's all right. Matter of fact, I kind of like it when you disagree with me. You know, people be thinking I'd be mad. I just be having fun with y'all. But I was thinking about something. He said, Robert, I'm sitting here watching the race, and I'm looking at these 2 candidates. He said, why is it that we expect perfection from us and only mediocrity from them? Y'all, I did not download something I was supposed to, so just give me 1 second. It's my fault. People were calling me before the show, but I'm going to get it fixed, because I got to share this with you, because I was about to transition into it, and then I realized I did not download it, and it's going to have to go through a little cycle, but we're going to keep talking. But did you hear what I just said? Let me know. Talk to me. Why do we expect, here we go. Hold up. Y'all, I'm finna down, so I'm going through a cycle. Why is it that we expect perfection from us and expect mediocrity from them? Somebody talk to me. Yo, it's all right. It's a safe space. Because if anybody talking too crazy, y'all, my people got a button. They just push the button, and we ain't got to worry about them no more. So it's safe space. Safe space. Matter of fact, I'm downloading this thing as I'm talking to y'all right now, boy. This boy Robert had is bad. I'm getting good. I'm getting good. That's all I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you myself, I'm getting good. Cause usually I can't do that like that quick. I'm getting good. And let me name it right quick, because I like to name it, because I got so many files that I let me name it, and then we're going to talk in just a second. Where it is right there. Okay. Okay. Did anybody say something? Did anybody say something? Anybody say something? Y'all want to talk? Y'all okay? Okay, I'll leave that alone.
James from Cali. What's up, James?
Play it. I didn't mean to play that, but I got another question. Why don't we go to NBA games? Because they might be too expensive. Why don't we watch them? Why don't we talk about it much? Why don't we talk about NBA games? And y'all same parents, y'all same people, y'all sending all your kids to all these camps and spending all this money going to all of these tournaments and all these tournaments so they can play in the NBA, and y'all don't even support it and even watch it. Corey Willis, y'all talk to me. Man, ain't nobody talking to me. I need somebody to talk to me today. Megan Good, will you talk to me, baby? Taraji, will you talk to me, baby? Tiana Taylor, baby, you behind me. Let me get out of the way. Will you talk to me? Because won't nobody say nothing. Share the show. So somebody go call your friends. Somebody get somebody else on this show, because I need somebody to talk to me today. Why do people, they don't go watch NBA games, they don't watch them, but they want their son to make it to the NBA? Something that you don't support. That's one of those Arsenio Hall things that make me say, Still ain't nobody talking. Ain't nobody talking to me. Okay. I need Thaddeus Moody. I need Mindy. I need Mindy. Somebody call Mindy for me. Somebody text Mindy for me. I need somebody to talk to me. Barbara, all the new people, it's okay to talk. It's all right to comment. He said, chasing the dollar and not the dream. Huh. I like that. I like that, Jermaine. Thank you, Jermaine. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you. Hold up. Rod Wells, I told y'all that's the best dude ever to me. That's the best man. Let me tell y'all something. Tell you something about Rod Wells. Whenever the Chop Shop does something, whenever we make our t-shirts or sweatshirts or whatever, the first person to make a purchase is always Rod Wells. One of the most unique men. He loved those Yates Lions, but he loved that Chop Shop. He is one of the most amazing men that I've ever met. But Miss Wells, hey Lisa Jones, tell me, Lisa, tell me, Miss Wells, let's say you had your son just going up, he going to all the AAU, going to Jimmy's events, going to Sloan's events, going to Jeffrey Day's events, he going to everybody's events, right? He say he going to NBA. Y'all want him to go to NBA. Then why don't y'all go to NBA games? Why don't y'all watch NBA games? Why don't y'all go look at it? Why? If that's the go, what y'all don't even support him. Y'all don't even talk about it. Even if I mention NBA on the show, some people don't even talk about it. Is it just me? You know what though? I'm watching some stuff. And I'm glad my women on here. Because I had to wait till my women. Fellas, this is why I wanted to wait on the women to get here. Because I heard something yesterday. And I had a problem with it. And I'm going to play parts of it. But might be a little offensive in a little bit, but I got to play it, so I want y'all to hear it. I didn't want to repeat it myself. But this is something that everybody, that's why I told y'all to share the show, because a lot of people probably didn't get this. What's wrong with men, some men, that look like me? Something is terribly wrong with some black men and a woman being in power. And I when I talk to the guys that I talk to, the guys in my sphere of influence, we all got powerful women around us, so we understand. I want a bad woman. I want a Kamala Harris type woman. We can handle that. But, and the reason I say this, watch this, y'all. Just watch this. This got to me now.
James from Cali. What's up, James?
Hey, I've been hearing this. I just wanted to see if you knew for sure. Did 29-year-old Kamala Harris sleep with 60-year-old Willie Brown? And did he start her career?
Why are you coochie faxing a 59-year-old woman? Who did you sleep with 30 years ago? And did they start your career?
Can you fact check that?
No, I asked you a question. Who were you sleeping with 30 years ago? Do you know who you slept with 30 years ago?
Well, I'm not a politician, so I'm not running for president.
But you asking about somebody's coochie. So let's run your dick facts. Who did you sleep with 30 years ago? Why is that since it's your business who she slept with? Then that's our business now. Since you didn't call into a international radio show, who did you sleep with 30 years ago? Do you remember?
You a hoe I ain't voting for.
And you a clown. You a stupid goofy.
Did y'all hear that? Because I thought it was up higher, but I did y'all hear that? This dude called into a national radio show and said,
James from Cali. What's up, James?
James from Cali.
Hey, I've been hearing this. I just wanted to see if you...
I've been hearing this. He wasn't there. I've been hearing this. Y'all got to help me, Miss Wells, today. Y'all got to I need some more people on this feed because we going to learn something today. We're going to learn something about some of these dudes. Watch this.
For sure. Did 29-year-old Kamala...
Did a 29-year-old Kamala Harris sleep with a 60-year-old Willie Brown?
Harris sleep with 60-year-old Willie Brown, and did he start her career?
And he started her career. Lisa Jones. I feel sorry for you women sometime if y'all got to deal with Negroes like this. And she said, what you coochie fact check? So I ain't running for, I ain't running for president. Homeboy, 30 years ago, I don't know probably who I was with. But Reese Colbert told a new asshole in him. I'm not voting for no hoe. But he getting that because if you saw this show, I wish I could find it. At the Democratic what them you know with Trump and them let me see. They had a button. Joe and the hoe must go. I had it. I just got to put on my glasses so I can look and find it. Oh, here it is. This is what they was passing out at the Republican National Convention. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? So I can come on here. Y'all, this what y'all dealing with. Y'all over here worried about summer basketball and high school basketball. But these folks is doing this right in plain sight. You're going to cuss out a ref, but you won't cuss these folks out. Y'all, it reminds me of man, I got a problem when somebody say that about a black woman, man. I don't care who it is. They are the most unprotected that I'm going to protect them. But it reminds me, reading this book called The Miseducation of the Negro, the father of Black History Month, a son of former slaves, Carter G. Woodson, received a PhD from Harvard. Back then, 1926, he proposed and launched the annual February observance of Negro History Week, which later became Black History Month. He was known for his masterpiece called The Miseducation of the Negro. That Negro who on that phone a minute ago, he'd been miseducated. In this book, he maps his concepts of miseducation based on education system failure to present authentic Negro history in schools. Because if that guy on that phone knew who he was, he would never say that about that woman at any time, but especially on there. I'm not voting for no hoe. Carter G. Woodson, he did that. He said depriving the black children and their entire race of their heritage because we're not educating them. Leaving them to believe that they are nothing more than descendants of slaves. We more than descendants of slaves, y'all. Woodson's once said, and I know you guys that been to those black colleges, see, I wasn't taught this. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't taught this in school. I went to white schools. Woodson wants to say that if a race has no history and has no worthwhile tradition, it becomes negligible factor in the thoughts of the world, and it stands in danger of being exterminated. We got a man talking about a woman sleeping with somebody. Y'all. Then a partner of mine, he get on the phone this morning. I had to straighten him out too. Well, she was in a picture with Montel with. Ladies and gentlemen, I got pictures of me and some of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. Do that mean I done slept with them? I got some. I just can't see. I got some on this thing. Some of the most beautiful women in the world. Just because you in a picture with somebody don't mean you slept with somebody. Just because you at a party with somebody, y'all take a picture don't mean you slept with somebody. My partner this morning, he still didn't understand. He's talking about, well, I don't care who she slept with. That ain't the fact, dude. The fact is, dude, just because you in the picture with somebody. I'm trying to find some of them pictures for y'all right now. I got pictures of all beautiful women with me. They all hugged up with me. Don't mean nothing. That's too. I got too many pictures. I got to take some of this stuff off. I got to take some of this stuff off. Hold up. Hold up. Yo, we got yo. Man, these dudes, man, these dudes scaring me, man. These dudes scare me. Here we go. Watch this. Look at that. I found one. That's me and Sierra. That's a grown ass man said that, y'all. The miseducation. Of our brothers. I ain't voting for her. See, and fellas, the reason I can sit here and say what I say, I was like y'all at one point. I let somebody tell me something negative about her. And I didn't like her, because what? She had a white husband. And then I went home and said, Robert, how in the hell can you be so shallow? What if my daughter and my son met somebody they happen to be loved with and they were of another race? I rebuked myself. And I went and found out who this woman actually was and how she developed that second chance program when guys got out of prison to transition them back into life, regular life. Then I met some people that happened to know her and talk about. I felt ashamed, and I came back on this show and apologized. I came on this show. D.L. Hughley did the exact same thing. Hold on. I got it. Let me see. D.L. Watch this.
Thomas, I'm having. You know, I am here specifically because I remember when we had a conversation at the dinner we had, and it was not always. It got contentious, and I had to apologize to you because I had let a media narrative co-opt my perspective, and I think that tends to happen with women and people of color. I think that we oftentimes hear this call, this sirens call that is so it's so mesmerizing that sometimes you believe it. And I had to apologize to you because you were a prosecutor. I grew up in California. I love that state, and what I saw happen to it, I equated it with, you know, elected officials, and I lumped you in with it. But some of the things that I have subsequently come to learn about you not only make me proud of you, but make me be an advocate for you. I'm proud of the things you've done. I'm proud of what you're trying to do for this country, this administration is trying to do for this country. And I can say in front of them, I'm sorry that I ever let somebody tell me what I should have known from the beginning. And I'll use my voice not as I'm not a paid, I don't even like politics all that much. It's ironic to me. Right. But I think you have done what you said you would do. And there was a time that I didn't believe it. And I have to say that I'm sorry. And I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure you get the word out and make sure that people understand you have done everything you've promised. And I am proud of you. So.
Oh, dear.
That was heavy. I'll come back to that. That was heavy on my. Y'all, let me tell you something. Being a conscious man, you're always in a rage. Always, because I know what they're doing. I know these guys just. And I can't get mad at him because it's some time that I didn't know. But that's why I consume every day massive amounts of information, just so I can learn. But we just always go about what we heard. Man, don't like Mark Edwards, man. He ain't this and he ain't this and he ain't this. You got guys that would form an opinion about Mark Edwards and ain't never met him. And I was just thinking about, get back to sports. Because I'm going to come back to that. Y'all already know how. You know how I do. Robert Saleh. Got a chance to meet that dude. One of the coolest, solid dudes in the world. He got fired. Y'all, this was the first time ever a head coach, in over 2 decades, that a head coach had to be escorted out of the building by team security after he'd been fired. The team did not allow him to address his firing with his players. That New York Jets stuff is a complete mess. Woody Johnson, you a complete mess. Then I go over to basketball. I'm coming back, Mark. I'll be back. Mark. I'm gonna be back. Mark, I'm setting y'all up for some. Mark, come on. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. They named the show after me, Mark. You know what the show called, Mark? The Closer. Hatter, I'm popping in for a few minutes, and I know you're talking about, but I just want to know, do you watch Reasonable Doubt? No, I don't. Let me put it in my notes. What is Reasonable Doubts? Wait a minute. Who in it? Wait a minute. I think I did already. I watched it already. I think I did. With the girl lawyer. The woman lawyer. Excuse me. Reasonable Doubt. Hold up. Reasonable. Doubt. I think I did. I just don't keep up with the hold up, let me see. Yeah, that's my baby. Oh yes. I just didn't know. I didn't know the name. Yo, I just be watching stuff. I don't look at the name of the show. Oh yes. Yes. Anissa. Yes. She's a. Hey, tell me right now, Anissa, when they coming back on again? That's my baby. You see how it hit me? Yo, see, I told you I consume so much information. Yo, when I turn on something, I just watch it. I didn't look at. Then it made me think about it because my son hit me. My son hit me to it. Yeah, my son. It was a series. It wasn't a movie. It was a series, right? My son hit me to it. It's on. Wait a minute. I saw. So you saying the new one is out now? The new season is out? No. Ain't no new season. No, it's not. Hey, if I find out, I see y'all in a minute. Let me get through. I'm finished because Mark want me to get back around and talk about what these people doing and how these people are. And I got so much about it, Mark. I want Mark. You got to understand. I don't have but 120 minutes, so I got to talk about everything. And Mark. And I love that your thirst for this information. But Mark, when I give you this information, I'm not trying to thoroughly give you a deep dive. I'm trying to give you some little breadcrumbs so you can go and say, let me go look and see what Robert just said. Don't just go by what I said. I want you to go look up. Let me go look up what Robert just said. Let me go get a deeper dive because I'm limited in my minutes and I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to. I want to talk about Ja Morant right now. Cause y'all, he got hurt. I mean, then he did the crazy stuff, and y'all know I said that he was one of my favorite players I wanted to watch. She said, catch up this week. I got it. I'm done. Watch it. I got it. Terrence Foley. But Terrence Foley, this why I have to talk about Ja Morant. Y'all, I know some of y'all, well, I like him. I know y'all can like whoever y'all want to. But don't be mad at me because I like Ja. Well, cause he at Memphis. Yeah, it could be. But y'all watch this, man. Y'all watch it. Watch this, man. Hold up. Let me see. What my job stuff at? Let me just show you one. I'll show you this.
It's going out. Here's the chase down block by Morant.
Timing, athleticism, hops number one. Smith.
He is explosive. He almost got it.
It's going out. Here's the chase down block by Morant.
Timing, athleticism, hops number one. Smith.
He is
chase down block by Morant.
Timing, athleticism, hops number one. Smith.
He is explosive. He almost
chase down block by Morant.
Timing, athleticism,
Yo, don't nobody else do that. See, I'm spoiled. I've been around the best players in the world for 30 years. If y'all ever saw how tall he really is, you'll be saying, who does that? That's LeBron James type stuff he just did. And he's 6'1", 6'2". And I got another thing. Is it just me? Is it you? Cause unless I know you be looking at it. I don't like these in-game interviews. Am I being picky? Am I being wrong? Am I being an asshole, a butthole, or whatever? I don't like stopping people while they're in-game interviews. I can't stand them. Got something else for y'all. Boy, I got some stuff for y'all today. Y'all need to call your friends. I got something for y'all today, boy. Oh my goodness. Hold up. I want y'all to remember this guy, right? I want y'all to remember this. Hold up.
Hey, Roger, Jim Trotter. The question is more for the owners, but also for you. And since they're not here, I'll ask you, as I always say. In your initial statement, the league's initial statement, it said that diversity, equity, and inclusion were core principles of the NFL. And I need to provide some context before I can ask you about that statement. In the 100-plus year history of this league, 24 of 32 franchises have either had one black head coach or no black head coaches. And to make sure I get the names right, I'll read them off here. We've got the Bills, the Commanders, the Cowboys, the Falcons, the Giants, the Jaguars, the Panthers, the Patriots, the Rams, the Ravens, the Saints, the Seahawks, the Titans, who have never had a black head coach. That's nearly half the league. We look at the fact that there's never been a majority black owner. There's only been one black club president. We look at the GMs, now we're up to 7. 5 of those were hired in the last 12 months. We're now at 3 black head coaches, 2 of whom were hired after Brian Flores filed his lawsuit. So it's easy to focus on the owners here, but I want to put this to you here. When we look at the league office, of the top 11 executives there are only 2 people of color. When we look at NFL Media Group, where I work, there is not one black person at the senior level in the newsroom who makes decisions about a league whose player population is 70% black. So as a member of the media group and as a black man, I ask, why does the NFL and its owners have such a difficult time at the highest levels hiring black people into decision-making positions?
Yeah, Jim, listen.
When he asked that question, about a month later, maybe back sooner than that, they fired his ass. and he sued the hell out of him. Jim Trotter, great, great man. But guess what, y'all? He tweeted out, said, I got some personal news. He said, with greater detail available later. He said, the NFL and I have agreed to resolve my lawsuit. Watch this. I will be creating a scholarship foundation for journalism students at HBUs, and the NFL has agreed to make a donation in support thereof. I am proud to have the opportunity to help and support HBCU students achieve their goals and their dreams, just as scholarships afforded me these opportunities when I was a student at Howard University. Thank you, Jim Trotter. Ladies and gentlemen, those the kind of changes we got to start doing. He sued them, but to benefit the next generation. He said, no, I'm all right, because they fired him. All he said was, I'm a badass dude. These people over me in the news department that you got ahead in executive, I'm better than them. And you won't give me a chance. And you control the hiring, Roger Goodell. Called his ass out at the Super Bowl. Y'all, that was at the Super Bowl. You know, they always have media day at the Super Bowl. He called his own boss out. But he got that lawsuit. I had to share that with y'all because I want our young people. We got our young kids over there at the Legacy School of Sports and Sciences. They might be watching today. A lot of those kids might want to be in this position. I tell all y'all kids, anybody, listen, I know you want to be a player. I know you want to be a participant in the sports, but take some journalism stuff. Take some communication stuff. Because guess what? When you go to these press conferences and you look out in the press conferences, 99.9% of the people asking the questions don't look like the guys that's up here being asked the questions. So they don't know you. So we need some more diversity. We need y'all we need some more Jim Trotters. Okay? We got enough LeBron James. We got enough basketball players. We need some more people to cover them. All right? All right. And y'all, my heart go out to the people in the Tampa, in the Florida area. I got friends. I got everybody down there. A lot of people down there. One of my partners, I didn't even feel like arguing with him. Man, I'm in a low flood area. I'm gonna be all right. Dude, your lights and all that's gonna be cut off, man. You ain't gonna be able to go to the store. You ain't gonna be able to get no food. Dude, take it from a dude that done been through this. Your phone ain't gonna be on. Ain't nothing gonna be on. For days, people ain't gonna be able to get to you. Y'all, but I'm a guy that, I like stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I'm enthralled by space. I'm enthralled by airplanes. By driving them. I've been out there and watched them big old aircraft just raise up. And they the heaviest things in the world. And knowing the theory of lift and the quality, how you can lift something but y'all, I saw some. The International Space Station. They are orbiting above Hurricane Milton right now, right? And it's re-intensifying over the southern Gulf of Mexico, right? I had to give y'all this space. Listen, but I want y'all to see how this thing look from up there. Y'all see that big clump of mass right there with stick? That's the eye. It's coming toward. That big old thing right there. Hotmess.com. Coming your way. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, that's the nerd in me. That's the stuff that I like to do that. I like to do that. But let me get back. This for Mark. I got something for you, Mark. Mark, I saw something the other day. Mark, I'm getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I see why I'm not Abby Phillips and all them people don't call for people like me and Roland Martin to be on these type of shows. He said, ask him, did he get a band because the sheriff said you're going to die if you stay. I ain't asking. I ain't asking nothing. Check this out, Trey Phillips. Is you still there? Is Mark still there? Mark. I saw something the other day. Mark. I'm going to let y'all hear it. Then we're going to talk about it. I wanted to slap boogers out of somebody's nose on this show. Let me see. Wait. Watch this.
You've done an analysis of walls. Are there any lies that Donald Trump tells that you are disturbed by?
I don't want any politician to lie ever. I wish they would all tell the truth all the time.
That was a Kamala Harris ovation. What is a lie that Donald Trump
Look, first of all, I don't answer to you, and I don't answer to you. That's number one. Number two, it is my sincere. Well, I don't answer to these two guys. It's my sincerest hope that all politicians do the best job they.
You've done an analysis of walls.
Did y'all see that? Y'all see that man pointing his finger at this man? Mark. CNN, that's why I don't mess with CNN no more. They always got this motherfucker. They always got him on here. And Abby Phillips with her little soft ass, that's supposed to be her show. She just got to, I got to keep this black job, Mr. Hatter. I know, Abby. I know you got to keep your black job. Mark Edwards, let me play it one more time. That man said, I don't care. I'm going to lie for Trump. I don't care what you say. I'm going to lie for Trump till the cows come home. Maybe y'all got to hear it again.
You've done an analysis of walls. Are there any lies that Donald Trump tells that you are disturbed by?
I don't want any politician to lie ever. I wish they would all tell the truth all the time.
That was a Kamala Harris ovation. What is a lie that Donald Trump
Look, first of all, I don't answer to you, and I don't answer to you. That's number one. Number two, it is my sincere. Well, I don't answer to these two guys. It's my sincerest hope that all politicians do the best job they.
Did y'all see how condescending that was? Y'all got some black ass dudes out here gonna vote for Trump. That's a Trumper. Scott Jennings is a Trumper. Mark, that's why I didn't want to talk about this, Mark, because I got Mark, yeah, come on, man. But let me keep going. What is wrong with these college football coaches? What is wrong with them? These the guys who, hey, they come in your house. I'm going to take care of your son. I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. First of all, this is what I love about the coaches that recruit my son. Hey, not one of them came in there and told me, man, my son going to be a man when he leave there. No, bro, he going to be a man for I sent him there. But this Michigan football, he's the director of high school relations. So he the guy who be around your kid a lot. And this is what he tell a fan at the game because they're getting their ass whooped. See, these people can't handle getting their butt whooped. Watch this.
Look, it's like, why am I in the red? Like, they were Sterling. Whatever you guys don't know, you better chill the fuck out before you get fucked up straight like that. Hey, we're
good. Did y'all see that? Oh, that was Michael Eric Dyson, and I don't know who the other contributor on the other side, Chuck McGowan. That's Abby Phillips. I'll send it to you later. That's Abby Phillips on her show. And she, they just allow this dude here. This dude talks so crazy about Kamala Harris. I mean, they just let him come on here and say whatever they want about her. Calling her this, calling her that. I mean, and Abby Phillips she the host, she black, but she just there. Getting her check. But mamas, this is what your coaches do.
Like, why am I in their head? Like, they are Sterling. Whatever you guys don't know, you better chill the fuck out when you get fucked up straight like that. Hey, we're good. We're good.
So if that's how I resolve conflicts, how you think my players going to do it? Chuck? He said, shut the F up before you get F'd up. Then I look, and his entire bio has been wiped from the Michigan Athletic official website. Let me repeat that. His entire bio has been wiped from the Michigan official website. You're like, dude, go get security. Shout out to USC. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go by there today. Shout out to USC sophomore phenom Juju Watkins. She has agreed to a multi-year contract extension with Nike that will give her one of the richest shoe endorsement deals in women's basketball. Source tells ESPN. So now Nike got Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins locked up for the next 5 years. But I saw something. Nike, I'm having a few problems. Okay. With Nike. See, people can say a lot of stuff. I be trying to see what you do. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. I be trying to see what you do, right? So Nike posted this because Nafisa Collier just been killing. I'm finna talk about her in a minute, but because it's Women Rock Wednesday, y'all think I was gonna not talk about Fisa? Oh no, Fee. Nike gonna post this yesterday, right? Fee and the Lynx making the sun go down quicker than the end of daylight savings time. That was Nike. But you have two Nike. You got two Connecticut Sun starters signed to NBA for Nike WNBA. The other team, both of whom you neglected to post about in any series. And one of whom you completely left out of your WNBA promo video. Some people say you could have kept that text. Some people say. Let me tell y'all something. No Minnesota pro team has reached the championship round in any sport since 1991. Since then, the Lynx have reached the WNBA Finals 7 times, and they weren't even a thing until 1999. This girl, Nafisa Collier, over the last 3 games, 27 points, 11. Y'all check this out. 27 points, 11 rebounds, 4 blocks. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. 26 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Minnesota's going to NBA Finals to play the New York Liberty. But what I saw, Chuck, she's such a great athlete. I didn't know nothing about her. I ain't lying. I'm worried about Dee Richards and all of these other kids. I knew nothing about this girl. My young basketball players, men and women, she never stops moving. Her husband is a personal trainer. Maybe every athlete should marry a personal trainer then. You know, you can just divorce him after you retire, but just marry one. She looked like she's the most fit person on the floor. He said Nafisa wasn't the best on her club team. Missouri Phenom, but she is considered, wow. I'm going to put that on the board. Maybe she's just so hungry. See, all the time, the best one in high school ain't the best one at the next level, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all parents that you kids better keep working. I got some information for y'all to keep working. But this young lady, Nafisa Carya, y'all got to watch her. She's nonstop. Why does she play like that? And no other player play like that. Y'all know I've been watching this WNBA. Let me get you. Okay. She will set a screen and she'll roll to the basket. She don't get it, then she'll pop out. Then she'll get the ball on the elbow. And then she'll go to work from the elbow. Then when she'll kick it out. Then she'll go set another screen. Y'all, she never gets tired. And all of this after she had a baby. She don't stop moving. Maybe some of y'all should have a baby. I'm watching high school basketball this weekend. Them dudes passing just standing there. And maybe it's coaching. I'm watching them. Every team I watched, the players just pass the ball and stand there. I love to guard y'all. Got to get better, man. Got to get better. Shout out to Jamal Shed. First preseason shift. Y'all, in 4 minutes, the man collect. In 4 minutes, the man had 2 steals, each a moving screen, and a push-off. He's an absolute menace. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, the men who helped guide his career, the U of H basketball staff, because he wasn't no star when he came in. Jamal Shed. But U of H is having a clinic this weekend. The VIP coaching clinic, October the 12th at 10, this Saturday morning. If you're a coach, if you're a daddy, if you're anybody that want to know anything about basketball, one of the best coaches in the world, who took a kid that did nobody think can play. Wait till I show you this video in a minute of him. No, let me show it to you right now. I'm going to show you. If I got, check this out.
Put your counters off.
So I'm going to repeat one more time. When he came into U of H, people were saying, man, he ain't going to play. He ain't going to do this. He ain't going to do this. He's playing for the Toronto Raptors right now. That same coaching staff that molded him, you get a chance to go and talk to them on Saturday for free. At 10 a.m., they're inviting you out. They're going to have film session, weight room, on-court breakdowns, team practice with Kelvin Sampson, one of the best coaches on the planet. How you sign up? Let me post it right quick. Just in case. Somebody might want them. Facebook page, I just hit you. Where my YouTube, I'm going to hit you in just a second. I put it on there. Now y'all got it. That young man, when he first came, no, he don't remind me no young go-go. No, sir. No, sir. Get your ass checked. Go White didn't play nothing like this boy. Joe White was an offensive player. This boy here, get your ass checked, man. No, look again. But I forgot, you look at the game different from me. Nothing like Go White. Go White was nothing like this guy at all. At all. Let me keep going. Hatter, my coworker sent you some clips of Jaden Brunfield. Have you had a chance to check it out? Told you have. I don't remember it, Jay Jackson. I don't remember nobody sending me nothing. It didn't catch my eye. Let me look. When did they send it? Oh, they just sent it yesterday, man. I ain't looked at no damn. Yeah, I ain't looked at no mail, but no. Dude, they got to stand in line. I'll check it out though. Shout out to the U of H staff. Yes. See y'all, I'm watching y'all. What time? I'm trying to get my time right, so I can know what I'm gonna go into. But somebody sent me something, and they sent me a list of media outlets in just Houston area that covers high school basketball. Billionaire Vision, Southern Exposure, 3D Prospects, AYSA Sports Inc., Noble Sports Management, Mike's Visuals, Oliver Media Group, ESPN Hoop Girls, Win City Magazine, It's Just Different, One Love Productions, Exclusive Images, Sports Life Talk, 2 members of Sports Life Talk. What's this? Through Man's Eyes, Left Eye Media, AYS Sports Recruit Look Hoops, 444 Photography, Ball is Life, Camera Cash Media, Prep Hoops, Van Can Incoming Inc., True Story Photos, Media Main Sports, Overtime. All of these people. Can I talk to y'all? Can I talk to y'all? We got all of that. And a dad had to send me the information about Reese Austin yesterday. Let me tell y'all something. When a kid go from Houston, Texas, went all the way up I-45 to Dallas and get MVP in something, he's got to be 2 to 3 times better than everybody because Dallas gonna always push their own. Dallas ain't no pushover. They ain't letting nobody. You had to be. Reese Austin must have told some people's head off. Yeah, see, Pangos was in Dallas. The young fella got in the car, went up 45, and come back with the MVP in Dallas. If you know anything about Dallas, that ain't said. He must have. If it was close, they'd have gave it to the Dallas kid. The man had to be 3 times better. But then I'm finding out a lot of these dudes don't post nothing. So they ain't real media because they don't post nothing if they ain't getting paid to post. Well, let me let y'all know. Ain't nobody that paid me to say nothing about their songs on this show ever. And this show reaches way more people than that does. That mess does. If you don't, how's the hell you the media? See, to your people in media who tell me, well, I didn't go to that event. Well, guess what? Do like the AP. Do like the rest. AP sometimes, they don't go to all the events. But what they do, they go find out what happened in the event and give the other people credit. Don't plagiarize people's work. Just say, per this source, this what happened in Dallas. Houston, what the hell is wrong with? I just called out 100 of damn media people. And none of y'all. I saw one person retweet something. And that was Jeffrey Day. And I had to go find that. Jeffrey Day, I almost about to get on your ass. How are y'all calling yourself media? My baby in there crying. How's my grandson in there crying, y'all? Y'all know I want to go in there and see what the hell somebody done to him. I need somebody like Janet. I need somebody who don't know this business, who don't know the business. Big coach, I need somebody explain. Big coach, explain this to me if you ain't scared. Chuck McGowan, explain this to me. Trey Phillips, I know you ain't scared. Explain this to me. Mark Edwards, explain this to me. Businessman, what's up? Explain. Miss Jones, Lisa Jones, explain to me why we got all these media sites and we have a kid go up there and tie everybody ass up in Dallas. And the media in Houston didn't say nothing. Somebody needs, y'all scared to say something? Hold up, who else? Rod Wells, you still there? Robert Young, you there? Big Coach, Cliff Crump, Sonya, Kevin K, Jermaine, you got to help me. Jeffrey Reed, Elliot Bill, Alpha Yo, you part of the meeting. You didn't say nothing. Now, if y'all gonna be media, man. Just cause you ain't getting paid to say something? Come on. Kiana, I didn't know you was on there, baby. Hey, girl, you made my day. God, I wish I'd have saw your name earlier. Miss Wells, you got to help me. That's why I need my women. Y'all got to keep it. What would make Miss Wells? We got all this media in Houston. I just called out all them names. Sonya, I just called out all them names. And these people don't talk about this boy. He done went up there and told a new one in everybody. That's why I'm talking about him 2 days in a row. Because they didn't talk about him. I might talk about him tomorrow. Guess what? I found myself thinking, wait a minute, Robert, I didn't even tweet. I was so busy when I got off the show. Then I went and tweeted. If you go on any social media that me and the Chop Shop on, you'll know who I'm talking about, Reese Austin. I might tweet it again tomorrow. Because I know how hard it is for a kid from Houston to go up in Dallas and do anything. I just need somebody to talk to me. Local media, but not tracking the local stock. What? Big Coach said, I already said they weren't paid to do it. So I just need to start charging y'all for me to come on this show. That would need to start happening. Because I know this information I'm giving y'all, it's people getting scholarships, changing lives and everything. This valuable, what I got. I know it is. I ain't mad at you. Brandon Wheatfall, that's freaking news. Media reports the news. So they're not media then. They're hirelings. So quit calling their ass media. That ain't media. Media. You report the news. They hustling. I wish I would have gave one of these people some money to tweet about my son. Y'all parents need to quit that stuff. You parents need to quit that mess. Media. They're called media. You're supposed to be objective. But I guess you have biases. I mean, the goal is not to be objective. The goal is to be fair. Let me put it like that. Let me redo it. The goal is to be fair. I'm not calling the media no more. I'm done. He said, you already said it. He said, wait a minute, what did he say? If I'm in the media, true media, I'm going to every gym. I ain't saying I'm going to every gym. But if something happened in a gym that I'm not at, and Brandon Wheatfall is reported, I'm just gonna give him the credit for reporting it. But I want people to know what's going on. These people are not media. And everybody want a damn credential to get in somebody's place for free. I don't know, I don't play. Somebody said, for example, you media people that won't post about kids if they don't play in their tournaments. Well, how can you see now that's not right. If they don't post in their tournaments, they don't get a chance to see them. So they talk about the people that goes to their tournaments. That's an event operator. Big coach, you've been watching this show too long. That's an event operator. Call his ass an event operator. He ain't no media. Coach, you just said they play in a tournament. So they are an event operator. That's two different things, big coach. An event operator's responsibility, that ain't his responsibility to talk about kids that don't play in a tournament. It is a difference. You just don't know it. I hope I walked you through that because you put it up there like you knew what you was talking about. It ain't no different. For example, if I play, You are event operator if you play in a tournament. The event operator don't have no obligation to say nothing. Come on, y'all. This the problem. We got people in this industry don't even understand what industry they're in. Big Coach, you in this industry and don't even know what industry you in. You got the man. You come on now. That might be why some can't get my. He said that might be some can't get media credentials at some spots. You have to have some work. Yeah, Hatter. I definitely reposted Lil Skip. He is one of, but see, you just disqualified yourself, Alfio. You just disqualified yourself because you saying he's a farmer because he in your organization. I'm mad at y'all. Wrong too. You wrong too. You're not true media, so you just posting for people that been in your organization. So you're not true media. You just some people posting about people in your organization. You're not true media. Nothing against you. But you're not true media. Because true media gonna post. They gonna post. They won't get the whole thing. Y'all just, well, I'm just gonna talk about, I'm just gonna talk about the kids in my family. They ought to be called media in. What media in? I don't know what you're talking about. I know he's the real deal. That's why I'm talking about him. In case people don't know who I'm talking about, let me give you a little something. You know, because there might be some people on here. Hold up, I got him somewhere. Wait a minute. Hold up. Watch this.
James from
That ain't. Hold up. Here you go. Young fella go up there. Look at him. Pada. Bow. Spin him. Drop him off. This is what I like to see. He went up there and said, ain't none of you Dallas dudes, wherever y'all come from, I'm about to bust every last one of y'all across the head. Then throwing him off the backboard. So guess what? He keeping his big man happy. Give him and show it to him and take it away from him. Everybody should have been talking about this. Disappointed. Don't talk. He part of some organization. I ain't talking about him because he's Sip's son. I'm talking about him because he's a badass dude. And I always tell you, when you ball, you get the call. Somebody said almost everyone involved in grassroots is hustling. They all, and I ain't trying, listen, I ain't tell you not to get paid. That man said, what's the qualification? I don't know. Because guess what? I always tell people I ain't the media. I'm just Robert Hatter sitting up here talking. I don't profess to be none of that. I don't even ask for media credentials. Because I call the radio game, I call the games for TSU, I'm lumped into that. I'm Robert Hatter. I don't like nobody label me. That's why I wear our own label. Hey, this ain't Gucci. This ain't, I wear my own label. I wear Nike every now and then too. But y'all ain't trying to be mad. I ain't trying, because I know y'all gonna go tell you people. Go tell them. But all of this in love. Because I know how hard it is for a young player to go up to Dallas and do what Reese did. hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's politics at play in Dallas against Houston. But when you're that good, the politics, you know how y'all be wearing. It's just politics. Is that? Oh, I tell you, make sure your son good enough. Then you don't have to suck up to these dudes and kiss these dudes behind and laugh and grin in their face so they can rank your sons and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that, mamas. Get your little ass in that gym. Mama, that gym don't play. You got to sacrifice, though, in that gym, Mom. See, that grit and that grind is real, mamas. Pete Carroll said it. He said, mamas, when your son come to talking and whining to him, he said, man, it's about competing, man. It's about pushing yourself. I know y'all don't know what to say to him. It's about striving to be your best, man. It's what's really exciting. Nobody controls it but you, son. You are in control of it, basketball player. Not Doug. Not Jeffrey Day. Not the high school coach. Man, the coach ain't playing me right. Man, he ain't putting me. Man, he ain't. You are the one that has the power to make yourself as valuable as you can be. That's what I'm going to tell that little old, almost 2-year-old in there. That's what I told my son. That's what I told my daughter. That's why they ain't playing in the business world. They will tear your damn head off intellectually. See, you have this opportunity to create your own value. In the classroom, in your fraternity, at your dorm. You freshmen just coming on campus. Create value in your classroom. Create value in your fraternity. Create value in your dorm. Make people miss you if you ain't there. And as you get a job and you have other opportunities, you have your opportunities. There's a lot of kids graduating from school complaining that there's not enough good jobs. Do you know what they say about them? They don't get it. They don't understand, big coach. It isn't about the quality of the job. It's about the quality of the job you do. You are the one that goes in that workplace. You are the one that goes in that gym. Regardless of where you start at, you are the one. You got to show them that you can operate. They can't operate without you. Man, I'm preaching right now. Give me something to drink. Because you work too hard. Because you care too much. That's what Lil Reese did. Because he went and started doing the little things. I'm watching his footwork. I'm watching his balance that he didn't have last year. He got stronger. You're going to have to do the extra stuff, extra job. You want to do everything what everybody else not doing, Lionel Rogers. What that Bill Russell, his daddy told him, he said, you got to give $3 worth of work for a $2 job. That's the idea. And that's creating and being in control of your own destiny and your own future. Which means you take ownership of yourself and your actions. Champions own their choices. Man, I hope y'all got that. He ain't ranked me. some of y'all I watched some video. Some of them players, y'all done got worse. Because in basketball, you either get better or you get worse. You can't stay at the same spot. Y'all feel me? Man, that was good. Golly. I like that myself. I like that. Oh, women rock, my woman rocked the day. Oh my God. Karine Jean, I don't know if she said call it Karine Jean-Pierre. Yeah, Jean-Pierre. That's her name. Karine Jean-Pierre. She's the White House press secretary with the fluffy hair. She has been promoted to senior advisor to the president. She will be the first press secretary in decades to hold a senior advisory role. White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. She has been, like I said, been promoted, and she happened to be. Let me give you. You know, Karine has been a trusted advisor to the president and all of us here at the White House since day one. Her counsel with the critical will be critical to get out as much done as possible for the American people in the coming months, said Jeff Zients, the president and chief of staff. She says Jean-Pierre, it's Women Rock Wednesday, right? Jean-Pierre made history in 2022 when she was tapped to become the press secretary, becoming the first black woman and the first openly gay person to take that role. But the Bidens respect her. Kamala Harris, I know she love her. I never forget when Kamala Harris was on stage when she was a vice president, running for president the last time. This dude came on stage, Jean-Pierre, and her, she grabbed that, got in front of that dude, said, "No, player, you ain't finna do nothing to her." Just years ago, she a gangster. She a gangster. Shout out to her. She is my woman that rocked the day. I meant to. I can't believe I saved the best for last. Yeah, I got 15 more minutes. Let's see. I got something else for y'all. But anything else I covered today that anybody wanted to go back and meet me to rehash, let me know. Because I got some I'm looking for. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But I had something for y'all. Wow. Come on, Robert. Robert. But talk to me. Tell me, because Women Rock Wednesday, give me a woman. I want a woman to say something. I like hearing. I still didn't finish that, y'all. See some stuff that I haven't finished that I wanted to share with y'all. That's not it. But I do want to share this with my young people before I get out of here too, though. And to everybody else. Sonya. I know we're in this microwave society that everybody wants it fast and everybody wants it quick. I want to post. I want followers. Y'all, it's people that I have listened to and watched and see the things. They ain't got about 100 followers. But the stuff they are sharing with me, just sharing that I'm seeing, they should have a zillion followers. Listen to me, y'all. Followers don't mean you know what you're talking about. I'm telling you. There's some people with millions and millions of followers, ain't they emotionally bankrupt. So don't follow them people off a cliff. But I was thinking about, because I know they head into this basketball season. College basketball about to start. NBA is about to really crank up. I had some NBA stuff I can share with y'all tomorrow. Yo, this 120 minutes is just go by so fast. But a champion is not made in the ring. They are seen in the ring. But they're not made in the ring. We did not see Hugh Stain break the record when he broke the record. It was not the first time. When we saw him on TV, it was not the first time he broke the record. He broke the record in practice. See, we only see Hugh Stain running over his whole career. You only saw him run for about 10 minutes. Shit, because his races don't last but seconds. But if you add up all the times collectively, he has not ran more than 10 minutes on the screen. But I'm telling you, this man has probably trained for more than 10 years to basically run less than 10 minutes to have one recognition that would change his life. For a lot of people, they are not willing to do the 10 years of training for a 10-minute opportunity. They want to do the 10-minute of training for a 10-year legacy. That's the generation we have. And it's troubling to me. Because I was thinking about it. Sonya. Whatever you got, Sonya, whatever's in you, whatever your purpose is, whatever, it's in you. God calls whatever he calls for, he provides for. Let's see if you believe it. He would never demand from you what he didn't put in you. And what made me think about this, Lionel, flight was built into a bird. God built flight into a bird. You know why I say that? Because birds don't never go to flight school. It's just in them. They know that they fly. Fish, they were made to swim. Have you ever seen a fish at a swimming lesson? The swim was built inside of the fish. Seed become trees. But you will never find a seed going to a convention to learn how to grow trees. It's built in him. Here's the principle. Whatever you were created to become, it's not outside of you. It's in you. See, you can take a seed and plant it in a bad economy, and it still becomes a tree. When the hotel closes down, the birds still fly over. Once you realize, my young people, that your future is not around you or ahead of you, then you become peaceful. It's in you. Because he put the future where he know you can't miss it. You go looking for it everywhere except for where it is. It's inside of you. He said, I never looked at it like that. Chuck, these is stuff we got to give that. I'm giving y'all this to give to your people. I wish I would have been a young man and somebody was sharing, communicating this life to me. What? I'm serious. I wish. Sometimes I just sometimes y'all right now I'm really listening to what I just said. Wow. Told y'all this story. About cheetahs are the fastest land animals. And it's a pretty much undisputed fact. It's something about us. It's something about Chuck. It's something about Sonya. It's something about who else on this feed. It's something about Lionel Rogers. It's just something about y'all. They're just facts. It's just something about Brandon Weefall. That's just it about you. Something about Alfio. That's just Alfio. It's just facts. It is what it is. It's how you're wired. It doesn't really matter what you think about us, about them, about the facts are what they are. I'm a very opinionated black man. Whether you care about my opinions or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm a very opinionated black man. And it's undisputed. I have a lot of thoughts and I have a lot of perspectives. And I'm really strong when I'm rooted in my opinions. And I hope you are. I'm self-confident when it comes to a lot of things. Doesn't really matter to me if other people think I'm dead wrong. But now, if you have information to indicate that I'm wrong factually, not just from your perspective, but there is information that suggests that my perspective is misinformed, then I'll be happy to take that information, because I'm not an egotistical type person that I'm not just going to take the correct information. If there is information out there that I should have as a part of my analysis and you have it and I don't, then I want it. I want to adjust my analysis. I do it all the time. With Kamala Harris, I did. With who was that yesterday I did it with? Who was that? Somebody else I did it with. Who was that I was talking about? I was talking about a player. I forgot. See, I forget. But there are some things that can happen sometimes. There are things that just are. Whether or not other people agree with them, whether they aren't in line with them, we're sometimes put in situations where we have to prove things ourselves, about ourselves. Sometimes we got to prove stuff about ourselves. Maybe I should say we are asked to prove things about ourselves, to prove our capacity. Sometimes people ask us to prove our abilities. Some people question your abilities, to prove our worth. Some people question, to hold up. We have to prove our value. And I came across this story about the cheetah that remind me that we should stop doing that. Don't prove yourself to these damn people. We should stop feeling compelled to prove that we are worthy. We should stop feeling compelled to prove that we have all that it takes and to be in this position that we're in. We should stop trying to prove that we are who we know we are. Oh, I like that one. Chuck. Chuck, here how the story go. Here the story go. I'm going to get you out of here. Here how the story go. Come on, 2 minutes. Here the story go. An experiment was conducted, Chuck, to see if greyhounds could compete with the speed of a cheetah. When the cage was opened, folks were shocked that the cheetah did not move. They had him in a race. Open the cage, cheetah stood there. Then they asked the race coordinator, hey man, what happened? And why did the cheetah stay in the cage? The race coordinator said, he responded. Chuck, the race coordinator responded by saying, sometimes to prove you are the best is an insult to your self-worth. I told y'all the cheetah was the fastest land animal, but they trying to let him run against a greyhound. I told y'all that in the beginning. But there is no need to lower yourself to other people's levels to make them understand your skills. Qualities are your contributions. It's better to save your energy for more worthy endeavors. Thank you, Jesus. A cheetah, ladies and gentlemen, he uses his speed to hunt, to eat, not to prove to dogs that it's faster than them, are stronger. Don't waste your time and energy proving your value to these people. To folks who simply don't possess the skill set to appreciate your value or your worth anyway. Move on. Because sometimes we feel compelled to have to prove ourselves to people who don't care about you anyway. Sometimes, particularly those of us who've been dealing with the imposter syndrome, or those of us who feel inadequate in a variety of areas in your life. Sometimes we feel as though we're not worthy and we haven't arrived. And the other people in the room have the things you don't have. And so you think that makes them more worthy than you. They got the trappings of success. And all you got is the spirit and the gumption and your umph and your desire. And you don't have all these trappings of success. You don't have the Gucci's and the Louis and the Benzes and the Rolls Royces. Look at them. They glittery and they're shining. They're athletes. They're entertainers. They got the golden sparkles. They look wealthy. They look like they got it all together. And when you are in these spaces, sometimes you have to prove who you are. And I want to encourage you to stop doing that. I want to encourage you to think like the cheetah. Imagine this big race put together. You've seen the greyhounds racing. It's a big production. You've got an audience where you have people selling snacks. It's a big deal. And everyone was a participant in the race except the cheetah. Because the cheetah knows why he has the speed that he has. He know. The cheetah know I can run 80 miles an hour because they use their energy to sustain itself. The cheetah don't waste energy. It's precious, faster than any land creature on the earth. It does not waste that energy trying to prove to a dog it's faster than a dog. Oh, I hope somebody got that. It just knows it's faster than the dog. And it still sits in the cage without having to prove anything. There's a reality here that we had to remind ourselves of. That is simply this. Be the cheetah. Don't be concerned about the dogs. Because if you were a dog, then you could maybe concern yourself with a dog. But even then, if you was a dog, be a think like a cheetah. Be that entity, that person who are so confident in who you are. Even when the entire audience is gathered to see you on display. When the entire audience has gathered and is either rooting for your success or for your failure. Come on, young people. Remember, you have nothing to prove to anyone. My young basketball players who played in the Super 16 this weekend, Reese Austin, you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. You certainly don't have to prove you're faster land animal than you already are. Be the cheetah. And you certainly don't have to prove it to a pack of dogs. Are they handlers? Oh my goodness, that was good. Did anyone, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to go. That's it. I'm out. Love y'all. I love this. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. I got something for you tomorrow. I couldn't bring it up today, but I got something for you tomorrow. I'm out. Bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.